Welcome back to the Runs podcast with me and Nikki. This is take 2. We've had a bit of a Wi-Fi issue with this week's guest, Natasha Phillips. So we've had to scrap our one. Natasha, don't worry about it. You've said sorry 14 times in my DMs already. We will get you back on when the Wi-Fi is better. It's no problem at all.
Yeah, so take 2, hour later, but it's all good. We love doing this, so let's go again.
I'm wearing a Brazil top today to remind Nikki of better times in the football world, because you've had a bad week of it. You're not an happy man when it comes to the round ball this week. There's a couple of Swans fans out there. They will be
A lot of
happy.
Swans fans fucking listen to us and follow us.
Stop. I bumped it. I told you that I bumped into Barrow lives around the corner from me. I bumped into him today walking a dog. He took a really creepy photo of me and my missus like from behind.
I know you did send it in, didn't you?
He said, yeah, give me a shout if you ever want to go for a run. Yeah, I will, Mark, when I'm fucking 3 minutes faster a mile.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, looks like Cardiff are going down then.
No looks like about it. We're screwed. We have been screwed for months. I said it's not the last international break, the international break before. We should have changed it. The stupid, shitty board we've got don't seem to care. They have no idea. Don't get me started. We're a running programme, yeah. We're back in League One. Unless a miracle happens, which I can't see happening.
We've had a few nice messages this week as well. I was happy we got them because we were a bit apprehensive about calling Run for Wales out, weren't we? Still haven't had a reply from them in over a week anyway. But we've had a few messages of proper runners saying thanks for calling Run for Wales out. Well done for calling Run for Wales out. So I'm glad we give our fan base what they wanted to hear, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been true to ourselves. I mean, it was good enough or easy enough for us to slag them off to each other on the day and with other people that were messaging us. So we discussed it and we was like, no, it's how it is. Let's get it out there. We obviously wasn't there. So we wanted to know from people we knew were there what happened. And I said to you tonight that I watched, was it yesterday or the day before, I watched Kelly's video and confirmed everything to me from watching that the day looked like a shambles, to be honest. But it was, we wouldn't be who we are if we didn't do it, if we just skulked around in our DMs and slagged them off and then didn't speak about it. And we give them the chance to address it. They didn't. I know, like John messaged me, didn't need to say that he got promoted to third or got given third after the fact, but it still spoiled his race and he was still got it.
Yeah, that's it. It's not about, it's nice to get third, isn't it? But 29.59 was more important to Butler than the back, wasn't it?
He was there for the time, wasn't he? He was competing, but he was there for the time. He got given a retrospect because obviously they must have seen their error and the lead car or whatever must have told them who the lead pack were, and they've obviously gone back and didn't sorted it after. But it wasn't just that. It was, like I say, I watched Kelly's marathon video and
We've had a lot of comments on the post as well saying it was awful. People saying they won't go back to Newport. And Newport, they don't care losing ones or twos because they'll get 10s and 20s from other avenues. But don't worry, they've bought up another fucking events company to ruin more events.
Yeah. So
anyway,
it's not all bad today. It was a bad day for them, and let's hope they put it right next time.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, real events, proper events, well-organised events. Boston Marathon was this weekend. You love Boston Marathon.
I do.
But Boston, finally, we got to see the Fast R3 Puma. R3 Fast, what's the official name?
Fast R3.
So, let's have a look at it.
Yeah, so as you know, I'm in this Project 3 that they've got going on. The build-up was for them to be released now for Boston and London. They had their elites wearing them there and 100 members that are in the team running Boston, and there's 100 of us doing London. So yeah, we've been lucky enough to have these for the last, I think I've had them about 2 months. I think I was still injured when I had this first pair, so it's about that. And then I've recently had another fresh pair for race day, but I haven't done enough.
That's the only colourway, right?
It's the only colourway. What they told us when we're in like a circle app group, they told us this colourway would only be for us and their pros for this race and this launch, and then they'll be launched in other colours. That's what I think Luke said. I might be wrong with that, but I'm pretty positive they said this colourway was only for the Project 3. We'll see. Because because I did see, we said to me, we saw them in like a zebra sort of colourway the week before, sort of big guys. But yeah, so here they are. Obviously, you've probably seen them now because there's loads of people at Boston wearing them. But Fast R3, awesome. Like I said, the lightest carbon shoe I've ever had.
How far do you think you could throw well?
How far do I reckon I could throw that? I reckon, do you know how far that I reckon that ball would bounce really high? You know, the stupid reels you see? I would bounce. But no, they're easily the lightest shoe carbon I've had. I've never really weighed my shoes, but just by feel, they're like, it's like, I don't know what it is. It feels like a plasticky, but it's so see-through and light. Nice little sort of half semi-gusseted tongue. This laces that came with it, there was like a white lace, but I preferred this colour, so I've gone with that. Yeah, like I think they're really aggressive, so I don't know how they're going to feel on a marathon. I've only done 10 miles as the maximum, and a lot of the chat in our group has been a lot of people are a bit worried about them for the marathon with the wear. I think a lot of people have had a lot of wear through you. I think you said you've seen something, didn't you, after Boston that
I see this afternoon, and it wasn't much left on the bottom, man.
But they did say in our group when we had the chat and the launch that they were expecting like about 150 to 200 miles speculatively. So I think Nike say theirs at about 200, but I've got way more than that in my Vaporflies. So yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to racing them along with the other Puma 3 gang on Sunday. There's some fast people in there. I've seen Hugo Fry is in there. I've seen him. He's quick, isn't he?
Yeah.
But the fastest Rory Linkletter had him on at Boston came 7th, and he was a 207 as a pro. But one of the Project 3 guys ran a 212 in Boston. So smashed it. He was the fastest on the day. I think he had the biggest PB on the day.
Number break.
Yeah, just normal person. Just normal. Just yeah. So yeah, he's won $3,000 along with another 50. Oh, there's 15 total from the 100 at Boston, PB'd by more than 3 minutes. So they all get $3,000 richer. So there'll be 100 of us going for it the same on Sunday at London. I won't be going for it. I've consciously made the decision. I'm nowhere near PB shape. I'm nowhere near sub 3 shape, but I'm going for sub 3. Have a go, throw a dart, see what sticks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Something new. I've not tried them over a long distance. Hopefully they work. We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like you said the kit's nice in it, like Rory was wearing and the other guys from Project 3.
And obviously, like, the content you're seeing is fucking well curated as well, obviously. And you've got the backdrop of Boston on there as well, and it's a racetrack, and they've lean mean fucking fighting machines as well, like in it, you know. But
yeah,
the orange and black, yeah, it's like fire in it.
Yeah,
orange and black.
Yeah, they've done really well with this kit. Like I've had my race vest, really nice light. The shorts are great. Hopefully the shoes can help me on the day now. But yeah, some real top performances of Boston. Like I say, Rory, I think he massively PB'd with 207 to come 7th overall. I know Lily didn't have a perfect race. She said she went for it early on. Lily Partridge went for it early on, ended up alone quite early, even running 221 sort of pace. So she had a tough back half, I think.
She's had bad hammy as well, hasn't she?
Yeah, she had a bit of an hamstring issue, but I know she messaged you and she said it was solid course, but
brutal. And let me have a look at the DM.
What was it?
Outrageous and brutal.
Yeah, but like you said, what a race it is. Like I loved watching yesterday on TV. Give me the goosebumps again, and I'm really solidly debating just going back next year. Screw Tokyo. That's how much I love it.
Yeah, watching it, I just want to go to pick up a heartbreak like jumper.
Yeah, they're class and the gear. They never fail. Like
no, banging, absolutely banging. Some other. So Lily was obviously out there with Puma, your Puma gang. Yeah. Carly Thackeray, what a run.
What a run. PB 222, 6 overall. Messaging you when because obviously we were watching you. I think he was tracking because he was out running first, and like basically she was in no man's land on her own because our front 5 left. The coverage wasn't great, just jumping back and forth, 4 different races going on. But yeah, I think she got gap halfway, maybe after, I can't really remember, to run now then solo the second half. Slight PB, unreal performance from her. Fair play, she's in great form. And
Absolutely.
great races at the front, the men's and the women's. Like Conor Mantz, battle he had with the other two guys.
I like Connor.
Oh, he's brilliant. I love him. He's so gutsy. Like,
Yeah.
he went for it, and he all the way. He led most of the way. He pushed on the hills. Fair play to him. He had a proper go. Like again, that win and podium. Yeah, he seems like a top guy. He just goes for it.
Yeah, and that must be heartbreaking is not the word, but so frustrating is you can see that finish line. There's them two boys applauding because you're moving it, but right in front of you, their arms reach.
Yeah, literally seconds, wasn't he? Seconds. It just looked like they had a better kick than they that last couple of 100 meters. But he was like only 10 seconds off American all-time record, wasn't he? Ryan Hall's.
Yeah, and Ryan was there, wasn't he? He finished 10th.
Yeah. You are?
Was he 10th?
Oh, Ryan Hall. Ryan
Yeah.
Hall retired a long time ago.
There was someone at Hall.
Yeah, Sarah, his wife.
No, he weren't there either. I'm sure I'll have to fact check.
Well, anyway, Ryan Hall now, yeah, he's long time retired. But only 10 seconds off that, which is some going.
Yeah. And at the other end of the pack, our mate Aubrey, bigger than running, the new Instagram handle.
Yeah.
Getting some wild opportunities now. Got 3 in the bank now, 3 majors in the bank. Just having a good time. His kit was nice. He got the
Adidas, didn't he? The nice red, black. Did he have the Pro 4s on? I'm not sure what he had on his. Didn't see.
The guy that used to do or does Kafuzi's kits,
Itara,
yeah.
He does customs. I think you can like collab, but you can like DM him and he'll charge you or whatever. Ben Johnson usually has them as well off him, doesn't he? He does some class stuff.
Oh, great. Banging. I'm a big fan of the Adidas half-tights at the moment.
You are? You like them now?
They 110 though.
Are they 110? Wow.
Yeah. And I just broke a pair of fucking 90 quid Nike ones. So
yeah.
110. I don't know. Adidas are doing everything right with the old 3 stripes that we grew up with. Like they brought that back into their design, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, especially for us, nostalgia. And like Aubrey had the tracksuit on, didn't he? And then Herm had it on Sunday, just fire on, like just unreal, like just
kill for it. Yeah, Herm had the black Adidas jumper with the green logo, which, like we said, was your school jumper. Like
it was. Did you get away with it for school?
Black, sir. Black.
Yeah. You can't do anything. Stop digging me out. It's black. That's all it says.
But Boston, yeah, I wouldn't mind a crack. I wouldn't mind a crack of one of the. I like going to America anyway, innit? But I wouldn't mind a crack of one of the Americans as well.
Like the whole Boston, just the city itself, like that weekend especially, it's just
because everything's home, isn't it?
Everything's home. The Red Sox are home, Celtics are home, the ice hockey's home. It's just class. Like, so you can go to a ball game on a Friday or Saturday, Sunday. They're home. They played the Chicago White Sox and I think they got beat. I don't know who works baseball. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like
Boston Red Sox, Chicago White Sox, yeah.
Chicago White Sox, yeah. So everything's home. Like the pop-up shops and all the brands close that street down. It's just amazing. Like you watch the race and you think, oh, they just run into little villages and towns and there's like single supporters all the way. The noise them single line of supporters make is unreal. It is like a finish line from Hopkinton to Boston. That 26 miles, they make an unreal noise. They're all out early on the piss. You go through past the colleges, Wellesley College, the Screen Tunnel. Just Google it, people. I've said before now. It's just insane.
Oh, the Screen Tunnel, yeah. I've seen a lot of people talking about that. You can hear it coming through the tunnel as well, can you?
You can hear it's not even a tunnel because they're only on one side. They just call it the Screen Tunnel because the noise is so loud. You can hear it about half a mile away.
Are you going in the tunnel, through a tunnel?
No, they just call it the Screen Tunnel. No, it's not a tunnel. That's what I was expecting. It's like, oh, where's this tunnel?
Yeah.
But no, it's an all-girls college in Wellesley and they come out and it's just mental. They're absolutely mental. It's just before halfway. Gives you a hell of a boost, this class. And then you got Boston College just after Heartbreak. Again, they're all out on the piss. And it's just unreal. Like, it's unbelievable. And you ask anyone that's running this weekend, local people we know that were out there, or Aubrey, it's unreal. I just love the place.
Do you think it's better, more enjoyable for a runner like you or me or
I just think
compared
everyone,
to,
mate. I know this year they had the cut-off clock. Then I seen it's the first time they've had a big cut-off clock there. So you had to finish, the last finisher had to be over the line by 5:30. So I'm guessing the last start was 11:30 because I think they give 6 hours, same as Manchester. So
Is it Boston the hardest to get into?
they say that, but like if you look at the qualifying times, it's like a big thing in America that BQ. But like if you look at the times, London is harder, New York is harder, Berlin is harder, Tokyo's definitely harder because they only have elites and 2:30. Chicago is about the same as Boston. So technically, no. But the thing is, the field is so small because it's only 30,000. Less people with those times get in. So like they've adjusted it up. Like London's we spoke about last week have gone up of NIF to 2:55 and 3:02 and it's jumped 5 minutes. And they jumped about 5 minutes a couple of years ago. But like Boston's went up last year. But then say for me it's 3:10, which I think it is. I think it's either 3:15 or 3:10. You've got to be a good 5 minutes in that to ensure.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's harder, no, because the time is much more achievable compared to your London, New York. Do you know what I mean? So, but it is seen as, I don't know, it's always talked about as the BQ. It's like a big thing.
So yeah, well done to everyone doing Boston this weekend. And
then again, new unicorns. Oh, the medal of class as well. Do you see it?
yeah, London's is nice.
When I had it.
London's is nice.
Yeah, it is nice. That 45, like you sent it to me, the stupid rip-off coin they're trying on it.
I'm not happy with that because
No, not me.
more money.
Yeah.
And people will be there to like, and they'll buy that coin, but for what?
I know
They've
the medal. Exactly.
before.
The medal you're going for. I know it's like if it's a 50th, yeah, maybe in a special thing.
It's not even.
It's not. It's nothing.
If you couldn't buy a plastic key with that number on in the card shop when you were younger to celebrate someone's birthday, it's not a landmark.
It's not a landmark, definitely not.
You couldn't buy a 45 birthday key, could you? 18, 21, 40, 50, 60,
Yeah.
but 45, shove it up your arse.
Yeah,
well,
no, I don't remember seeing a 45.
Nice medal, nice reveal as well. And I'm here for stuff like that. It's a bit more creative than just a reel of someone holding the medal. Drape it over London Bridge. Fucking great. Perfect.
Awesome.
But yeah, so Boston's over. It's marathon week for me and you.
It is.
It's my first marathon. Do you know which number?
19th marathon. I've done one ultra as well, so some people might say 20th, but 19th marathon.
19th marathon. How are you feeling going into this one with the comparison to other marathons you've gone into?
Little bit trepidatious. That's the word I was looking for when we recorded it. Yeah, I remembered it. Yeah, a little bit like, trepidatious because I've only done 8 weeks and really soft 8 weeks where I've had issues during that. I averaged it out after my run Sunday. Like, I gotta know. I've like done 8 weeks, averaging about 4 runs a week. I've averaged just under 32 miles a week, which ain't the worst, but I'd be up 80s if I was peaking for this, 80, 85. But yeah, so it's done. It is what it is. I've done 2 long runs. One was Sandom, which was really hard. So I'm just hoping I can find another 10K from somewhere with the adrenaline and getting in a pack. Hopefully I'm going to run with Darky because I think he's going for sub 255. So I think I'll set off with him. We're in the same wave. We can have a laugh and a joke on the way as far as we can. Maybe some of the other Puma 3 gang are going for that. I was obviously, when this started, opened a PB and I'm nowhere near in that shape. I did Sunday during my runs. I thought, I got to just try. Let's run a bit of PB pace. So I ran at like 6:18 for 2K and I was 2 miles and I was like, nah, this ain't happening. So I've made the decision. I'm going to start with that. And if I get sub 3, I'll be landed. And yeah, I open like on the day now, no issues reoccur because I've had a few issues even in the last 8 weeks. But I've had bad days, even after Sunday, like yesterday and this morning, my back was a bit stiff and my Achilles and calf with the sciatic nerve was pulling down there. But I jogged earlier and it was fine. So fingers crossed, easy week and I'm all good. What about you? You're looking forward to it, I know. You've been messaging me. You are looking forward to it.
I'm not nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm just a little bit worried that this injury doesn't flare up,
But like I said, I could have I could have trained much better, absolutely. We booked this fucking marathon 12 months ago almost, I think, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I think you done it straight away, didn't you?
Yeah. And then I proceeded not to train for 10 months of it.
Well, yeah, because you kept going on. I'll start next month.
Yeah. The weather broke at the right time as well, because it got a bit nicer about 2 months ago, didn't it? And I have been able to
Like
sleep
that as
better.
well, didn't it? Like
Yeah.
that helps.
But I feel in good shape. I feel like in better shape now than if I'd had another week on top of it. Probably would have been too much.
Yeah.
I feel strong. I feel good when I'm running. The only problem is I've never run that far in my life.
Yeah, just break it down into chunks, innit? Like you said, you went 8 miles Sunday, you've just got to do that 3 times. So
Yeah, and I
like
went
that.
back.
Yeah, just think of it in blocks. Just break it down. 5Ks, 10Ks, get to halfway.
Yeah.
Reassess. Like I don't know what your route is. It sort of goes down, turns around, and comes back. Don't it? It's
Mm.
changed this slightly again, haven't it, this year?
Yeah, they moved the finish apparently, haven't they?
Oh, I did the finish, right. Do you finish outside the shit dog?
I don't look at that on the map.
Did she say or someone said you finish by there or you go past there?
No, your bargain area is in there, I think.
Oh, is it?
Not in there, but outside the back.
Outside, is it?
Apparently, the backdrop of the bargain is the famous Old Trafford.
Oh, the wreck.
So if it's not fucking raining, I'll be flooding down there.
Yeah. No, the weather's looking warm, isn't it, for both of us?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it.
Love
It'll be a
it.
nice weekend. When they were doing Newport, I thought, I wish I'd done Newport now, because it'd be over and done, and it's just I can go down and go back. But I'm looking forward to having a weekend up in Manchester. Me and my brother meet up with Shandy and Leachy as well, and just I haven't got anywhere else to be like, so I might as well fucking get around.
Yeah, that's the whole part of it as well. The weekend is all part of the race experience. I love it. Like you said, we was on about is it an expo? I'm not sure if you've got one, but all that, the expo, the buzz around the day before,
Yeah,
meeting new runners. You like see a couple of the other boys from my Stag are up there. There's loads of people in Insta post when they're up there, like CDF are up there. There's loads of other people, so hopefully you bump into them in it and get that good feel. And it's a great weekend, like any big races and marathons especially, because you won't be the only first timer there.
no.
That's for sure.
The only thing, like, for weeks and like months, I've said, right, I'll just go out and do 12-minute miles. But like I texted you yesterday after one for a run, I can't find it, like, so I can't run that slow without feeling like I've stopped.
Yeah. If that's not working for you and it's making you can't do it, as you said, just start at that pace and see what you get. If you blow
Yeah.
up, then you're gonna find 12 for you.
Absolutely, yeah, well, definitely. But no, I'm looking forward to it. Like, so the weather, I know no different, right? But you've run marathons in all kind of weathers. But I keep it progresses. It goes up every hour by about 2 degrees, I think it was. Let's have a look. Hang on. It was Manchester, Sunday. So sunny intervals with a gentle breeze, right? But if we say I start at 10, let's call it 5 hours, 10 till 3, starts at 13, and then by 3 it's up to 19, and the wind goes from 5. So as it's getting hotter, the wind is getting stronger as well.
Yeah, so you might have a cooling breeze.
Yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't had any problems with the gels in training, apart from I did have a malfunction with it yesterday when I got it all over my hands because I took my GoPro out to film a bit of content on my run. And that's it's like PVA glue. It's the stickiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like,
It is horrible, isn't it? Especially like I jumped to Morton, didn't I? And that's not the reason, but like those SIS or any other, I hate it being on my hands then because there's no way you can open it without it going over you. And I hate that feeling and the stickiness on your hand when you're running. I don't know. I hated that. It used to fucking do my head in.
my GoPro was stuck to my hand. Like, it was like
You couldn't put it away.
I had to stop by a food van and get 2 bottles of water. Wash the camera.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to it. Sub 5 is the goal, but then when I'm running that time yesterday, I can feel like you can get closer to 4:45 as well, don't you? But then when the wheels fall off, you've just got to get to the end of it now.
Yeah, just don't quit. Like, just keep moving forward, even if it's like jog a fucking minute, walk a minute. Just keep moving forward as quick as you can. And what will happen, Will, you'll probably, your head will think, fuck this, I've had a gut swell. Just keep going. Just like, fuck him off. Fuck that guy in your head off. You've got to dig in and
What am
ignore
I
it and push on.
I got to wait for my brother to finish anyway. I'm going to be in front of him. And
Exactly.
then, that's grim and embarrassing if I pull the plug and then Arlen gets round and I say, oh yeah, I didn't get a medal.
Yeah. Nah, you'll be all right. You'll get round. I know you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then after that, let's call 10 KB round the corner as well. But
yeah, that won't be long.
I think I'm going to beg, borrow, and steal a place for London next year as well, and then might even do a full block. Like,
yeah, might do a proper block. Even if we start January, like just January, February, March, like 3 months.
Yeah, but I do want to get my 10K after as well.
Yeah, you want to do that in the summer, don't you? Get that 10K down, 5K.
Boy in work broke his elbow on the weekend, and he's got a Swansea half bib, so I'm hoping that doesn't heal. Yeah, he supports Mercury, and they got promoted, didn't he? So he's running onto the pitch and fell over.
Did he? What about?
I know. So I'm hoping I can grab his bib off him at Del Boy Price.
When is Swansea? June, July? Oh, same weekend as Castles.
Oh, is it? Maybe
same day as Castles.
Oh,
but if you're only coming down to Cardiff, if that's in the morning, so you'll still get down to the last couple of stages in Cardiff. Because some people have run both. Some people will run.
Did Ale do it last year?
I don't know if Ale Jenks didn't. A couple of teams did though. They had runners do that and then run the last legs. A few teams did, which is mad.
Yeah. So, London, Manchester, what we'll have to do, I haven't asked anyone for their bib numbers because I thought we won't be able to anyway because we'll both be running.
No, be tracking, no.
We'll get the bib numbers off them so we can have a look at times and give some shout outs next week as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do that when the recap next week and then when we do a rundown.
Next time you see me, I'll have Ken, Benke said, do the next episode topless with just my medal on.
I'll do it with the medal. I'll do it with the medal.
I'll have to get 2 medals.
Yeah. Part of your brothers for the recording.
Anything right to close it out as well. Short and sweet this week because, like I said, we had Wi-Fi problems. But it wouldn't be an episode of the Runs podcast without a fucking stupid poll. Last night I seen Hannah Monday, triathlete from Swansea, championing custard donuts over jam donuts. I'm a massive fan of custard donuts. I know I asked you on the first take of this, and you just lean towards jam with a gun to your head, but don't mind custard.
Oh, I love a custard one as well, but I think, I don't know why, just because I've had jam for longer and more used to them. And you don't see custard a lot, do you? Like in your normal bakeries, but in Morrison's, I know you have. I used to like the Morrison ones.
And that's what you want from a filled donut is better than an iced donut, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. I agree with you on that. A fill, definitely. Yeah.
Blueberry, that's a nice filling.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Chocolate's not. Nutella's overrated.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. And fucking expensive because my household goes through like a fun and I don't even eat it.
You get the Nakota for Carter, has it?
No, try that. Seeing the wankers want to like.
But he's got a very.
No, same. Yeah, it is.
The same. No, it's not. But yeah, so do you prefer custard or do you prefer jam donuts? Let us know in this ridiculous poll so we can settle the battle of the Monday.
Yeah, there's nothing to do with running whatsoever, but a nice treat for after your run.
I tell you one man now that will tell you off for saying the donuts have nothing to do with running. Friend whom?
He will. Sorry.
The coolest big man in the world, the best race fit, loves a donut. And boy, did he have a nice time in Boston this weekend as well, out there with the cheer squad. And I seen him run on the track.
Yeah, I think he finished that 26.2 race, finished on the track, didn't it, for the relay? He did that on the Sunday or the Saturday. Remember he spoke about it on our episode?
Yeah.
Like the real people of Boston putting a race on, 26.2, and they ran a marathon on the day before or the Saturday, and I think they finished on a track. think. Or there was a relay on the track after it, I can't remember. But yeah, so he's looking good, and he's getting trim, getting quicker.
So, good luck to everyone in Manchester. If you see me, give me a shout. If I look at you weird, it's my brother. It's not me. If you see Niki in London, give him a shout. Let's get loads of selfies with people.
Definitely come and say hello, people.
Everyone, Boston, London, Manchester, wherever you're running, well fucking done. Right then.
Yeah.
What start line are we going to see people on soon?
Yeah. Short and sharp this week, but he will see what Manchester start line. I will see what London start line. Let's go.
Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. What a weird fucking ending.
Ta-da now.